Hello, everybody. This is Marburger and Kaden. Say good morning. It's Saturday morning, and I'm sorry, it's Sunday morning actually, and it's kind of gloomy and rainy. So Kaden and I decided we were going to make something special to brighten up our day. We are going to make a lemon loaf, or kind of like a lemon cake. Um, it sounds nice and summery to me, and Kaden, right? Kaden loves orange and citrus flavors, so I'm hoping that he likes it. So we're going to get started. I'm going to tell you the ingredients as I go. So the first thing I'm going to put in my bowl here, we're going to do the wet first. I am going to put my milk of choice. Now I'm using Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla. And yeah. And Kaden, why don't you help me pour this in? You need 3/4 of a cup of that. And then we need a half a cup of plain yogurt. I'm using the unsweetened vanilla coconut milk yogurt. So we need a half a cup of that. Right here. There you go. Scoop it out. So that's about a half a cup. And what am I going to put in next? Oh, I'm going to put in, you could use a quarter. Is it a quarter cup? Yeah, a 1/4 cup of oil, or you could put applesauce in instead. I'm going to throw some applesauce in, the same amount, about a 1/4 cup. I'm going to guesstimate there. Okay, and then I am going to put in some fresh squeezed lemon juice, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. And then you need some vanilla, so about a teaspoon of vanilla. And then the last thing I'm going to whisk in is the lemon zest, about 1 tablespoon. This is a little bit less, but it's all I had of fresh lemon zest. Okay, and we're going to whisk it together. Whisk. All right, then now we're going to start adding in the dry ingredients. Right, Kaden? So dry ingredients, you need 2 cups of flour. You can use all different kinds of flour. It said you could even use almond flour, but it would not come out as fluffy and as pretty. But if you want to use almond flour, you could. You could use gluten-free flour. This is just plain old regular white flour that I'm using today. Yeah, so you can use different kinds. In here, I have my 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and that's what's in here. So we're going to sprinkle that in. I know, my phone fell. Uh-oh. And then the last thing that I'm going to add is our sugar. So I'm using my Truvia. It calls for 1 cup of sugar. I wouldn't add that much. I am using Truvia, so you have to use less. You can use less when you're using this sweetener. So I'm only adding about a 1/4 cup of the Truvia. If you're using regular sugar, that equals about a half a cup of regular sugar. And I think that would be plenty sweet enough for me. Okay, so it's time to mix, mix, mix. Yeah, you're going to mix it. So The temperature for this is 350, so you want to preheat your oven to 350. And I'm doing it in a loaf pan, and they suggest that you line it with parchment paper and then spray the parchment paper. You could make this into muffins or probably a little cake, cupcakes. You could do it in a square pan, but I am doing the loaf. So if you do the loaf, it says the baking time is 50 minutes. So that's what we're going to go with. Can you wait 50 minutes to have this? All right, so I like to just mix it until, I don't like to over mix it, just until everything is combined. And then I am going to put it into my loaf pan. I'm going to put it in the oven for, like I said, about 50 minutes. And then we're going to have lemon cake. And I hope it's really good. I hope that you enjoyed making it if you do make it at home. And Kaden, do you want them to make it at home? Yes. Yes, please make it at home and let us know how you like it. All right, have a great Sunday or whatever day it is that you're watching this video. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.